Number 2, write the equation in quadratic form of a hyperbola given the vertices -3, 0 and -9, 0 and asymptotes. Okay, so let's deal with these vertices first. -3, 0 and -9, 0. So right away, I like to see what I'm dealing with. So I could tell this is going to open left and right. So therefore, I know it's going to be a horizontal hyperbola. So if it's a horizontal hyperbola, x is going to be first, a squared over b squared equal to 1. So I need to find my center. That's the easiest thing to find. I'm actually not going to use the midpoint formula because I'm just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from vertice to vertice, it's 6 units, so I know the center is going to be right in the middle, which is 3 units away from the vertice. So that's 3 units, so my center is going to be at -6, 0. And I actually just found the a value. So a is going to be 3. So now I have to deal with this asymptote. Now we never wrote the equation of the asymptotes with the y-intercept. So we really don't need that. We would have written our equation as y equal plus or minus 2x. Now remember, we got that because we did the square root of y's denominator divided by the square root of x's denominator. Well, all I really need to do now is graph my asymptote y equal to plus or minus 2x. So remember, we go from the center, and I'm going to go up 2 spaces over 1. I'm going to go up 2 spaces over 1, up 2 spaces over 1. I do it a couple times. It helps to have a nice straight line, so let me grab my ID. So here's the first asymptote. So let me do the other one. So now I'm going to go up 2 to the left 1, do that a couple of times, go the other direction, use my ID. All right, so now what does this show me? When we graphed, the b value we noticed gave us the distance from the vertice up to the asymptote is actually the b value. So after graphing the asymptotes, I'm going to count from the vertice to one of the asymptotes, and I'm going to see it's 6. So now this is going to be the b value. So now I have everything I need. I have my center, I have my a, and I have my b. So let's plug everything in. I don't really need the 0. I'll probably take that out in the next step. So that would be standard form. All right, so now I have to write it in quadratic form. So let me multiply by the least common denominator, which in this one it happens to be 36. So 36 divided by 9 is going to give me 4. Let me square that. X squared plus 12x plus 36. I don't need the y, so the 36 cancel out. I'm sorry, I don't need the 0. The 36 cancel out, so that's just minus y squared equal to 36. Let me distribute my 4. Let's see, 4 times 36 is 144. All right, all we have to do now is subtract the 36. I'm only going to be able to subtract that from 144. So let me put it in order. 4x squared plus 48x minus y squared should go next. 144 minus 36 gives me 108, and now it's equal to 0. So now that's quadratic form.